one challenger remains on the map, and that challenger is Kenichi. And I could use the Nusagi probably just for cruising purposes, but technically speaking, it'll be much easier if I use the knight. So that is what I'm going to continue using. And I'm going to drive this thing in. Is this meant to be blue or purple? That's purple. Yeah, that's definitely blue. Okay, well, I'll just continue driving the knight for now, just because, well, if I use the Nusagi, then it's just going to be a nightmare. And I want to make this a bit less of a nightmare by using a vehicle that is capable of hopefully making this feel like less of an absolute living hell. Hopefully, if it's possible, this will be... Hopefully this will be more like Little Trouble in Big Tokyo rather than Big Trouble in Little Tokyo. And Kenichi, by the way, is the bastard we've got to defeat because, well, basically, if we beat him, then we basically save Gina. However, we are going to be doing... Yeah, so Kenichi is basically the leader of the Yakuza, which is basically Japan's alternative to the Mafia, if you want to know what the Yakuza is. And I'm also pretty sure he is very much someone who has the samurai methods of what Japan used to have. But anyways, so closely following Kenichi. He's definitely driving a tuned car, I know that's for sure. I'm also pretty sure 2 of his 3 races are going to be a bitch. Because, well, for the one race that we do with Kenichi that isn't a bitch, that's basically me... That's basically me busting the street racers of Tokyo. And I don't think that's going to take me too much time either. And that's where we started our race with Ricky. I don't think we're too far from the starting point now. Okay, here it is. And now, let's go.
Another kid. Okay. If I don't get what Gina owes me, I'll rip you apart!
Honestly, I've already been ripped apart enough times.
You are meaningless!
Well, at least I can say this will be not too difficult for me to circumnavigate. And already missing a turn-off which I should have taken. Oh well. Let's see how we go.
You are mine.
I think it was Hideo who won on that attempt. And... oh, okay. Oh! Rip. Did not think I was gonna fuck him that hard. I was wanting to fuck him up, but I didn't think I was going to fuck him up that hard. That actually does amaze me, in all honesty. Anyways. Continuing my current run, and going to head this way. This is clearly the better route to take to reach the checkpoint. The shortcut, however, has not been helping me out that much, so it's not worth the risk in my opinion. And gonna make sure that I get on the brakes. Unfortunately, I still have to flip in the process, but at least I can say I got out ahead of Kenichi, who very nearly fucked me in that sector. I think I've actually got a shot here now. Oh, okay. Well, I might as well get my shot of nitrous out of the way. And now I just have to hope and pray that this will be the race-winning run. And yes, it is. You know, that took a lot less time than I was anticipating it would. I just needed to make sure I did everything properly. That race actually wasn't too difficult to win, considering I used the knight. So, I won by 1.2 seconds over Kenichi. Midori finishes in third, followed by Mimuro. Sorry. Okay. Let me start over. I won in the end by 1.2 seconds over Kenichi. Midori finishes third, then it was Mimura in fourth, followed by... I think that's pronounced Hideo, but it could be Hideo. I think it's Hideo. And Suzuki finished in sixth, and wherever the 7th placed car is, I think he might be dead. I'll give him a minute, but I don't think he's going to be finishing. I think he might have DNF'd, whoever the 7th placed car was. I'm going to assume he must have DNF'd in the water or something, or he just simply damaged out. But the likely assumption is he must have drowned when he failed to make the jump. In other words, he landed in the drink. Anyway, let's move on.
This American has guile. Maybe instead of rubbing him out, I should put him to work. We'll see how you handle this run. Then we talk business.
So this run, by the way, we are playing as the cop, so we've got to bust all these guys. Help get Gina out of trouble. Pay back her debt to Kenichi by taking out all the racers with the Tokyo cop car. So believe it or not, we actually get to play as the cop here. And we're basically taking out all of Kenichi's gang. At least all of the gang who are connected to the Yakuza. Who, as I said before, is basically Japan's mafia.
Listen to me. I will only say this once. You need to repay Gina's debt. I wanna destroy all those Bacaro retards.
I should also mention, this car we're driving now is based off of a... Okay, so we are on the clock here, but I have noticed this is relatively easy, so hopefully this won't take too much time. So basically, I just gotta wreck these guys, is what I gotta do. Oh, and I've already got 3 apparently. Don't know why that's able to happen, but it just is. Come on. Come on. Stay with it, stay with it. Okay. I've got 6 now, so... Oh my god. I've now got 7. Could this be where I pull off that miracle? Okay. I might be able to do it this time. There's a very good chance I might be able to do it this time. If I can manage to stay with him long enough. That traffic really helped me, by the way. Okay. Gonna wait for him to turn. He turns there. Maybe this will be where I actually pull this off. Come on. Go! Yes! Made it! And that only took me about 12 minutes to be successful in busting all of them. Well, might as well get a replay whilst I'm here, just because I've not got a replay with a police car yet. I figured this would make it look cool, because, you know, cool manatee. It exists for a reason. Although, personally speaking, cool manatee is a term that comes from Regular Show. Which, by the way, is a cartoon I've watched every episode of. Because, well, I used to really like watching Regular Show as a teenager. I think I also watched every episode of that show again during the UK's second lockdown as well. No, it's a couple of years ago now, but I did watch all 8 seasons of Regular Show again during the second lockdown in the UK. It was 2021 when I did this, but I did rewatch all episodes of Regular Show. And I'm also getting a replay of this car because I'm doing it for the sake of cool manatee. Okay, well there we go. Okay. Anyway, let's now move on to Kenichi's final race.
He kept his word. The girl is free, but I need to teach him respect. Gina and I are square. Now it's between just you and me.
This will be our battle, Kenichi. Nobody else. And it's going to be another wet race. Luckily, however, I am driving the Knight. And this car is basically a Lancer Evo, so... Oh, okay. This is not going very well, judging by what I just saw there. I can probably keep this going for at least another hour. And then... if I don't manage to win this third race by then I'm just going to leave it until another day, when I've got enough time to go through this, but that previous run actually went pretty well. Even though I basically could not see anything in the traffic, and as a result of the traffic blindsiding me, I would have won, but because one of the racers saw an opening which I could have only dreamed of seeing, that was basically how I lost before. But it does show that winning this race is doable. And I am hopeful in saying that at least within the next 15 minutes, I am there to prove it. I'm just holding on with my life in hope that this will come down to be my race-winning attempt. Even though I still wish I had more time to avoid the traffic.
You are nothing but a loser.
Oh, okay. My thoughts exactly. Oh well, it doesn't matter because I at least know the leader didn't get very far. So there is hope. Oh, he wrecked himself. I'm now back up in the lead again as a result. Just gotta hope I don't wreck myself. God, please. Please let this be my winning attempt. I honestly don't know how many more times I can physically cope with the strain of just trying to very surgically work my way through this traffic. And I think I just fucked myself. Come on. Come on. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Finally. I am so relieved. That turned out to be my winning attempt. And Kenichi, you have absolutely no rights to trash talk because you finished dead last. Also, hey guys, did I mention I hate rain racing in this game? Especially if it's in Tokyo. As in, I really do physically hate it. To all intents and purposes. Anyway, won by 6/10 over Akihika, or Akihika, I think is how it's pronounced. Then it was Hideo in third, followed by Midori, Suzuki fifth, then it was Mimura in sixth, and Kenichi finished in dead last, 14 seconds behind me. Really did not think this was going to be the winning attempt, but I'm so glad it was. After recording this now for an hour and 2 minutes.
You race with honor and show the respect to the end. Yurizme is not required. Take the car and stay away!
I should also mention, we do now move on to the Tokyo champion, but there's no way in hell I'm doing him today, just to be perfectly clear.
I will destroy this thing. I'm not interested in anything you have to say. Drive!
I'm definitely not doing this today, by the way, because I need some time to recover before going up against Makoto. Especially because, well, once I've beaten Makoto, we then go up against the world champion Savo. And I'm pretty sure he is going to be just about as much of a bitch. Anyways, this is the car we win. It is called the Saiku XS Wheels by Enkai Wheels Incorporated. And I should also mention, we're almost at the end of this game, because we only have 2 racers left to beat. There's Makoto, and then there's the world champion Savo. And oh boy, is that going to be a challenge. Anyways, so 77.7% of this game is now complete. I guess you could call it Lucky Sevens. And once we are done with Makoto, we'll be racing against Savo. So, Tokyo champion Makoto is next on the agenda. And with that, stay tuned for more of Midnight Club 2.